Oh shit. Korra's cousins are killers. That shit was crazy. This episode, we gonna start it off at a 3.5. Maybe 4. 3.5, maybe 4. You know what? I'm feeling generous today. We're gonna say 4. Because they did have some good shit in this episode. Anyway, what happens is Korra's on the way back to Republic City so that she can, she's trying to play everything by the books because she's the Avatar, and she already know her dad's about to fuck what's that dude Deadbolt, her cousin, her uncle Dead lock up anyway. He's gonna fuck him up anyway as soon as he get the chance to. So she's just trying to hold it down and do whatever she can as the Avatar, but at the same time she's like, my parents is in trouble. I gotta get shit moving. Anyway, there was a bombing at the Republic City, and it turns out it was some firebenders, right? But everybody kept thinking it was a North tribe. They kept saying they getting ready to go to war, so it must be them. But Mako, and he's actually a good cop. He said, you know what? They're firebenders. There must be some more to this, because if they're firebenders, they're not from the North tribe. You know what I'm saying? So he went to go do some investigation. He found out who it was. And now he's trying to get, motives. He knows what the guy does. He said they must have been hired. He said if they was hired by the Northern tribe, there's more to the story that we got to go figure out. So anyway, he's doing this cop thing. Anyway, Korra, this guy made me a fan. What's my dude named? Vatican? Varric. I said Vatican. Varric. He made me a fan on this episode. Korra says, I got to get this shit done, but I can't do this because she went to the president or whatever the dude name is, whatever he is. I think he's the president or some shit. She went to him. He seemed like he's in Deadlock's pocket or something, because he was able to get the drop on Korra and shit like that too easy. Like, how was he able to do that? Like, who gave him that information? So that makes me feel like he's in Korra's uncle's, what's his name, Runnerlock or whatever his name. It makes it seem like he's in his pocket, because he's keeping such a close eye on Korra. It's not like he's keeping the eye on her. It's like he's playing it too close to the vest. It's not like he knows the girl. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know this girl. So I think he's under Runnerlock's control. So with that being said, she goes to I'm gonna say Vatican again. Varric, and asks him, "What can we do?" He says, he's kind of eccentric, but when he came up with the idea, I was like, "Damn, this guy actually got a few, good ideas." He said, "We need the army." He said, "That doesn't mean we need him. The president, whatever the fuck the dude's name was, and he's wearing purple. You know who he's with." So he said, "We don't need him. We just need the army." He said, "What we do is we set this up, make it look like the." He said, "In the meanwhile, I'll be making my money on the side. True businessman fashion." He said, "If you can't make money in the war, you just can't make money." The dude's a genius. I love that. And so anyway, they go to try to set that up. Mako knows about it. The president shows up. He says, "You know what? Oh, and Bei Fong is back. Sorry about that. She met up with Korra at the beginning. And now she's having a meeting with some people trying to figure out things, get things under control." Anyway, she's having a meeting with them, and Mako is trying to, he knows what's happening, and he figures out what's, the identity of one of the guys. So he tried to go report that to Bei Fong. 2 guys was cracking on him. They sent his ass in there, and he got yelled at. That part was funny. I love that part. So anyway, this is the part that made me seem like, damn, this motherfucker must be in somebody's pocket. He getting paid. Because he says, if Korra's trying anything funny, you will let me know. You're part of the police unit, so you got to tell me. Why did he know that Korra was getting ready to try some shit? Like, how did he know that? You see what I'm saying? Like that. Why would he even suspect it? It's not like he knows the girl personally. That's what made me think. I said, this motherfucker got too much information. He might not know what happened, but how did he know that she was getting ready to try something? You understand? So anyway, that's what tipped me off. Then Mako gave her up. Turned on the bitch. So as soon as that happened, I said, they got to break up. It's only a matter of time. So anyway, So when he turned on it, now people gotta realize, even though he did that, it's a little bit. It's not a clear cut thing because he's got to protect his, police thing. Or I would have just quit because remember the world's at stake. But at the same time, it's like he's thinking about it like, yo, I gotta stay in here. I can't risk, me being locked up and her being locked up. If I keep the secret, we all gonna be fucked up if something happened. So I can understand from that point. But at the end of the day, he knows the damn world's in the balance. Fuck the law at that point in time. You see what I'm saying? So I would have just quit or something. Because the world's in jeopardy. I'd go back and, like, once everything's cools down, I'd be like, yo, y'all seen what happened? So, I quit because I was saving the world. Let a nigga, let me back in. So, so anyway, after he done turned on Korra, she goes to Iroh to try to do some shifty shit, to get the war going. Iroh's like, yo, I'm down with it. But what happened is President walks in, fucks that plan up. Iroh's like, you know what? I can't do nothing now. You gonna fuck my shit up. But anyway, he says, you know what? But what we can do is you can go to the Fire Lord. He said, him and my Fire Lord, he said, him, my granddad and my grandma. If I'm not mistaken, his granddad is, don't tell me I forgot this motherfucker name. Zuko. If I'm not mistaken, that's Zuko is the granddad. So that's a good thing. We finally gonna see him. But the guy who plays Zuko, who did Zuko's voice, was doing Iroh's voice now. So maybe a different person is doing Zuko's voice or they might have the same guy but just doing an older voice. We don't know. And when she found out, like they was doing Varrick was getting the shit ready, with Bolin. And when she was getting the shit ready, they was like, damn, President knew what was going on. What the fuck going on? And the guy, Bolin, he gave him up. He said, the only person knew other than us was Mako. And she was like Korra was like, damn, he's the police. Must have been fucking 5-0. So she goes back and sees him. He says, yeah, I gave you up. And then that's when all hell breaks loose. They break up. Now they're officially off the, the market. They're back on the market. My bad. Yeah, nigga. They back. But, see, this is the thing. Mako and Korra was a bullshit couple in the first place. They really didn't have no chemistry or anything. They just wanted to fuck. So so I'm happy that they broke up. That was supposed to happen at some point in time anyway. They ain't had no chemistry, no nothing. Bolin and Korra had chemistry, but now I don't want it with her because Korra's a damn backstab and she has no loyalty, no sense of loyalty. She had fun with Bolin. She said, but Mako looks so cute in that police uniform, so I don't care. So anyway, with that being said, they break up. Korra goes to try to get back to doing whatever she was doing. I think she was going to see the Fire Lord. But what you call him? Her uncle sent his kids after her. But this is the crazy thing. At the beginning, she said, I forgot that part. He said, don't kill Korra. So he knows that these two people are killers. I'm thinking that these people are like assassins. So he trained his kids to be like assassins. They went after Korra. Korra was able to do her thing. Spirit jumps up. She fights it. She tried to do, she goes to Avatar state, tried to energy bend. It didn't work. I'm happy it didn't work because she didn't get any training. So how the fuck would she be able to do it? So that was a good thing. So they didn't just give her something, which they did last time. So I'm happy about that. Now also in terms of the plan that Uncle Tenrock got, he still needs to unlock the North Spirit portal, whatever. And during this fight with this damn spirit, she loses, and the damn thing looks like it appears that it ate Korra. I gotta see what happened after that. What if we find out the spirits are good and they're actually trying to warn Korra against this motherfucker run amok or whatever, her uncle. Now the crazy thing about this episode, that's the end of the episode. Crazy thing about this episode, like I said, the kids actually kill. He said don't kill her. He had to tell him for it to not happen. So you know this guy's shady. When he got his kids killing, and he still needs her to unlock the other portal. I'm guessing what's going on is he needs both those portals to unlock in order to become the Avatar. I think he's gonna figure out some kind of way to get her to unlock it. But like I said, this episode was good. We got the murderous twins, and I'm happy they not doing the Bolin thing again. Barry became a G in this damn episode. They finally broke up that bullshit relationship that really didn't mean nothing. So I'm happy that happened. So this was overall a good episode. Go ahead and leave your comment. Let me know what you think about this episode. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. Anime manga means more. Twin Assassins.